Alrighty guys, I'm going to welcome you back to another fantastic car review video. Today I'm going to be checking out this 2006 Toyota 4Runner. This is an SR5, and this current one actually has 137,000 miles. It has the 4-liter V6, 5-speed automatic transmission, and for 130,000 miles, it still looks pretty good. I would assume these are original wheels. I believe they came with those. They might have been like 4-spoke wheels instead of 5. Or no, those are 6-spoke actually. But yeah, I'm actually not the biggest fan of the 4th gen 4Runner in terms of the looks. And I'm sure a lot of guys and girls out there probably agree with me. I think the 4th gen is the ugliest 4Runner. However, I think the new 6th gen might have that beat. I'm just kidding. Honestly, the TRD Pro 6th gen 4Runner does look pretty cool. But I think it's more reminiscent of this body style. The 5th gen 4Runner is by far the best looking, especially when it's modified. But fun fact, these 4th gen 4Runners were the only 4Runners you could get with the 4.7 V8, which is also known as the Million Mile Motor, the 2UZFE, cast iron block, glorious engine. But I'm actually going to start off with the back. So the rear cargo area, you got your basic Toyota logo, you got the Toyota badge, and then the 4Runner badge, and that's all you get. If this was a limited, I would assume limited would be written on the door. I can't remember if it was written on the C-pillar or not, but yeah, you have the classic window that rolls all the way down like every 4Runner, and this should be manual. Well, instead of having like a lever, it's like this rubber button you press in on. And adequate storage. I believe this is about the same space as the 5th gen. We got a little storage compartment there, place for your jack, and then not sure what this is. I can't even open it with one hand, but more storage. We have a 12-volt outlet. We have another storage compartment. Same thing with that side. Underneath, you get nothing. This is a body-on-frame SUV after all, so you do not get any under cargo storage. We have a nice lip right here so you can sit on. And this one comes with a cargo cover, which is pretty cool. And we have a strap to pull this down. And it locked. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, onto the back seat. Now in terms of ground clearance, I think this is a little shorter than the 5th gen. 5th gen might be a little taller. I've actually never been inside of a 4th gen 4Runner before, so this actually is a first impressions for me. Door handle is like this big chunky plastic piece. Not sure how I feel about that. Tiny door handle too. That's kind of funny. Compare this to like a Sequoia. This is leather, injection molding, and 2 bottle holders, window switch. We have a grab handle. This is actually somewhat noticeably smaller than the 5th gen, I will say. We have I keep saying door pockets in like every video. We have seat pockets. We have an armrest that comes down with cup holders that pop out like that. That's pretty cool. And then just push it back in. Huh, I like that. Headroom is actually fine. It's not terrible. we have this. So I will say this. The one thing I do like about the 4th Gen 4Runners is that I think the 4th Gens were the most unique out of all the 4Runners because they offered a lot of pretty cool features. This is actually designed to be a garbage bag holder. So if you want to put like a garbage bag in here, you can just tie it up. Now the other thing, this, I just remembered, this slides out even further. This acts as like a little burger tray. So you have your cup holders and a place to put like a sandwich or something. So I thought that was really innovative. Also, another thing that's really cool is if you remove the headrest on the passenger seat and pull the seat all the way forward and then let the back completely flat, it will actually become completely level with the back seat, so you can lay down all the way. I thought that was also pretty unique. The 4th Gen 4Runner is by far the coolest one in terms of features and the fact that you also got the V8. But everything else I don't really care for. Another thing that's really weird, I don't like the fact that these are so low down here compared to the 5th Gen where all these buttons are like right up here. Just a minor complaint. Door pocket space is pretty shallow. Well, not shallow, it's just really thin, but it's pretty deep. We have leather right here. And on the armrest, everything else is pretty much the same. We have no grab handle. Actually, we do have a grab handle. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. 5th Gen 4Runner. This one does not have a sunroof. You can get one. Sunglass holder. You have a lot of blanks. This is auto LSD, which is for your rear axle. I believe it like helps you. It acts as like a rear locker. It's a limited slip differential. This actually has manual seats, so that's pretty funny. Well, it's an SR5, so what do you expect? This is your rear window control. Slides up and down. We have your typical Toyota speaker, or your radio. Clock. Very strange air conditioning controls. This is like one of the weirdest thing about the 4th Gen 4Runner. It's just very original, I guess. We have a little cubby right here. We have cup holders. You can take this out. You can move them actually to make more room. That's pretty cool. 5-speed transmission. We have another cubby with a 12-volt outlet. More blanks. Another cubby. Center console. Now, you don't get anything else in here, but there is a weird... Oh. Well, that's what that does. I was trying to figure out why there's like a divide right here. This folds out for, I don't know, maybe a burger or something. I guess Toyota was really trying to keep in mind of the American market for the 4th Gen. Because, you know, we love our burgers, right? I'm going to turn the hazards on. Also, here are the gauges. Typical gauges. I'm not a huge fan of like the weird pushed back gauge cluster. The 2nd Gen Sequoia and Tundras did the same thing with the gauges, how they are super deep. Never understood why they did that. Basic halogen bulbs. This front end looks pretty much identical to the 2nd Gen Tacoma. But I'll be honest, anytime I see anybody driving a 4th Gen, I always like to see the front of it to see if it has that V8. Because if this has the V8, it will say V8 on the grill. And that's the only spot it will show the badge. Well, that's the only place that the badge will show up. Let me reword that better. And, yeah, this is the glove box. That's a pretty big glove box, not gonna lie. It's massive. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I will show the... I'm actually not sure if I want to show the engine because it's like 10 degrees outside, and I don't want to break anything because I feel like that's probably frozen shut, because before I hit record, the doors hardly wanted to open. But yeah, so that's the 4th gen 4Runner. Fun fact about the 4-liter V8, or 4-liter V8, that's Lexus. The 4-liter V6, they've been making it for years. I believe they started it in 05, 04, 05, I think. And they just stopped making them this year because I believe they just stopped making the 5th gen 4Runner because they just started making the new 6th gen 4Runner, and bye-bye 4-liter V6. So that sucks, but hey, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section if you own one of these 4th gens. Let me know if you own the one with the V8. And they also made a special version of the 4th gen. I think it's called the Trail Edition or something. It's like the most rare version. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers this year. And also, Happy New Year's. Peace out.